Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Taurus, my beautiful Taurus viewers, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Taurus, welcome to any new viewers as well. This is going to be your monthly reading, October 2021. Let's see what is in store for the month. Now, it is a general reading. I'm going to cover anything that comes up. So some topics sometimes come through more strongly than others, whether that be love, money, career, finances, family, home, whatever the case may be. But I will discuss anything that comes through. And of course, since it is so general, you may not find that it resonates 100% with you. That's okay. Feel free to check out your other placements as well. But if you do enjoy the reading, don't forget to like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Taurus, let's get right into it. I want to pull a few cards for the main spread, and I will pull some clarifying cards as well. Look at all these court cards. So we've got 3 queens, Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Death card, transformation. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of people around you, and I'm already getting several different messages. Let's just pull at least one more card before we get into it. And double 5 energy. Wow, interesting. Okay, so lots of changes happening for sure. With that Death card energy, Scorpio energy, and the 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles. And now we've got the Knight of Swords, and we've got the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do feel as though for some of you, there could be some issue with an actual physical move, whether that be for work, whether that be in your personal life, in your home situation. If there's a move going on, whether that be you moving, someone moving with you, moving just to a different location, different place, moving for work, there could definitely be a little bit of a stress, a little bit of an uncertainty associated with that. But ultimately, I am going to see that it's going to be positive in terms of helping with any arguments. And I do feel like there is a little bit of friction around you at the moment, because we are getting so many different kind of people appearing in the reading. So to start off, we've got the Queen of Cups here, and we've got the Queen of Swords. So water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this could be 2 sides to you, 2 sides to the same person. It's interesting because I feel like there's a lot of depth of feeling for something, but at the same time there is this sense of needing to maintain a very rational mind, using your intuition, but also using your logic and your rational brain in order to make decisions, in order to actually potentially cut people out. Now, there could be someone around you who is feeling like your words are a little bit harsh. The things you have to say to them are a little bit too blunt, too honest, too straightforward. Maybe not according to you, and maybe not according to most people, but according to a particular person. If this is, this could be someone you're in a relationship with, this could be someone you work with, this could be a family member, but whoever it is, someone is feeling as though you are being a little bit too blunt. You're not speaking to them in a very caring, compassionate way. Now, again, this could just be their interpretation, and perhaps with other people, it's not like that at all. They would not, make that assessment. They would not say that you're being, too blunt or too harsh. But this person feels like there is a harshness to the exchange here. There's a lot going on intuitively as well. I feel as though leading up to this, perhaps there was a lot that was not being said in a particular situation. And so now you're trying to change that. You're trying to turn things around. You're trying to open up the communication. Now, for some of you who are in a relationship, there could be a sense of getting advice from a third party. There could be a sense of maybe like seeing a counselor, seeing a therapist, talking to someone else who has very wise counsel, and who is helping you, your partner, or both of you, each of you individually maybe, getting you prepared for the changes and the disruption that these changes are making into your life. Some of you could be going through a little bit of a divorce or a little bit of a separation or a tough time in a relationship. However, I'm not seeing a complete separation or divorce yet, because we've got the Five of Pentacles here. Even though this is a card of, hardship and doing it tough, two people in this card are together. So they're in it together. They're going through these hardships, these tough times together. So what that suggests to me is that you have not completely let this go. There's something that you're working on with someone else. With the Five of Swords, I am seeing ego, petty arguments, people wanting to be right all the time. It's like we need to put that aside and work together for the long-term benefit of this connection, of this partnership, of this project, of this whatever it is, because ego getting in the way is not helpful, and it just leads to arguments, leads to one person, having like a petty victory, but at the end of the day, it is not helpful for the connection, for the relationship. There's definitely going to be some kind of fast-moving news, communication, unexpectedly coming in. And this could be what results in this move forward. But this is a peaceful move. This is a good move. This is moving away from that Five of Swords energy of arguments and ego-based thinking into much more calmer waters. Taking the lessons of what we have learned in the past and moving forward with those to a much more calm situation. So whatever this situation was, there was definitely a lot of stress involved, a significant amount of stress, anxiety, losing sleep, that sort of thing. This could have been you, this could have been another person, this could have been both of you. But there is definitely a real sense of wanting to move on from that. And this change is inevitable, okay? It's going to happen no matter what. You can't stay in the same situation forever. The change is going to have to happen. Now, some of you may be seeing some good changes in terms of your money, in terms of your career, in terms of your finances. Even though with the Five of Pentacles, there can be a little bit of stress associated with that, associated with money and not having enough, that feeling of not having enough. I feel like for some of you, things could actually be going well, or it may mean that you get an opportunity that you feel like you do have to take, because it's going to mean that you have more future security. So it could be a promotion, it could be something that gives you more money, it could be a bonus, but there's a catch to it. There's always a catch to it. It's going to take more responsibility, potentially more hard work and effort, and it may actually mean that you have to either move companies or move where you are actually living. And that in itself may be causing issues in other personal relationships, with family, with, say a mother, with an aunt or another important female figure in your family potentially, or with your partner in your relationship. Again, it just adds to whatever friction is going on there. Interesting energy. I'm going to pull some more clarifying cards here. Let's see if we can get some more information, some more messages about what is going on. It's kind of interesting because I really do feel, Taurus, that your position is secure, even though you may be thinking that, you have some insecurities about the future of this relationship, about the future of your money and your stability. I feel like you are in a good position. I feel like you have some kind of savings behind you. You have some sort of experience behind you that is going to help you get through. There was definitely some sort of a heartbreaking situation. And look at that Queen of Wands who wants to make an appearance now. I was waiting for the final Queen to come out. But the Queen of Wands can be somewhat egocentric as well. So there may have been some kind of an ego clash in a relationship for sure, which definitely resulted in some kind of heartbreak. But it's interesting because even though you may have felt disappointed, the other person felt more disappointed. Whoever you were in a partnership with, in a relationship with, wherever this argument happened, and again, it could be a personal relationship, romantic relationship, it could also be a relationship with a family member or a colleague, but it was someone close to you. And this person actually felt more disappointed, more betrayed than you did. You were just kind of thinking calmly, thinking rationally, had to kind of make the decision because you could see that that's what needed to be done, as difficult as it was. Someone else, I feel, is a little bit potentially upset about that. Yeah, look, I feel like it is a love connection. I feel like you had to make some kind of a choice. Now, you may have chosen, again, for some of you, because I'm still seeing that you're in it with someone, you're in it together. Some of you may have made a choice to continue a relationship, but it's like, okay, we need to set certain things in place if we're going to do that. We need to make changes. We need to do, A, B, C, D if we're going to continue this. And so, again, that may have involved seeing a counselor, seeing a therapist. It may have involved some kind of a move or change in the situation. Either way, that change, I feel, was definitely inevitable. Someone definitely felt a little bit rejected. Now, someone may have had grand plans, dreams. Maybe you both did. Okay. So that's why they're feeling kind of disappointed. It's almost like it was a little bit too fanciful, maybe. You're dealing with someone who had has their head up in the clouds a little bit more than you do. You're a little bit more practical. And yeah, I feel like you had to take a little bit of a time out, a little bit of a step back there. Double 4 energy, 4 of cups, 4 of swords. And reevaluate, reanalyze what's important to you as well. And there may be someone around you who was helping you do that. This could be an earth sign, particularly Capricorn, but possibly another Taurus or Virgo. Someone who thinks very similar to you and who can speak to you on your level is helping you. So this could be a friend, like I said, family member, or a professional. But yeah, there's definitely a moving on here from past hurt, past baggage. Let's leave that behind. The future is unknown. The future is uncertain, but it doesn't matter. We're going to just move towards that. That's what I like to see. I feel like you're making this progression. You're making these decisions to move on from a place of a lot of logic, a lot of rationality. It's making a lot of sense. You're doing the right thing. You realize it is time to move on. It's time to move forward. You can't stay stuck in the same old situation. And even if that means continuing a relationship, there need to be significant changes. Is someone happy about it? No. Like I said, someone feels as though now you're making all the decisions potentially, or that they've almost lost a bit of their power or a little bit of their control. Yeah, it's like back to the drawing board for someone. It's like they've got to go back to the drawing board, try to figure out how to gain the upper hand in a situation because they're not getting the upper hand anymore. You've decided to move on. Someone else may still want to work on things, and someone else may be improving themselves. You both may be improving yourselves. One or both of you may be deciding to increase your skills, increase your knowledge in a particular situation, go back to school, learn. That can only be a good thing, really. Yeah. It's an evaluation of what you already have. And this is why I feel as though you don't need to worry, Taurus, too much, especially if you're worried about finances and your stability in terms of money. I feel like you actually have a good level of savings behind you. I feel like no matter what choice you want to make, you're going to be safe, okay? You're not going from a choice of, I have nothing, or I'm going to risk it all in order to make this decision. No. Either way, there are pros and cons to everything, but you have built up a certain level of savings and stability. You can make it on your own. If you decide, for example, to get out of a relationship and you're worried about how you're going to go with being on your own, are you going to be okay, being independent? Do you have enough financial backing or financial opportunities for the future? Yes, I do think that you do. Now, obviously, you have to make every decision from your own personal circumstance, but I feel like you are in a comfortable position to move on from something. If you don't want to be in it anymore, if it's no longer serving you, you have the power to do that. You have enough you've worked hard, okay? You have enough sort of finances backing you. And you may even have help from other people as well. You may have family helping you out. You've got people in your corner. Reach out to them for support if you need to. And that doesn't necessarily have to mean financial support. It could just be emotional support, advice. People that think clearly, that think similarly to you, who are going to give a balanced kind of opinion. There's definitely, yeah, you're having to make a decision here. Okay, and it's tricky because you don't have all the answers yet, or you feel like you don't have all the answers yet. So you're really a little bit stuck on the fence, and you're trying to do things, but there also may be something that you are deliberately not seeing, something that you have deliberately turned a blind eye towards. This person has a blindfold on, as we can see in this card. This person is wearing a blindfold. So sometimes it is a matter of deliberately not seeing something or sticking your head in the sand about something. Sometimes you just don't necessarily have all the answers, but it could very well be that you are just deliberately not seeing something. Let's pull a couple more here. Okay, we've got the beautiful Sun energy, Leo energy. I want to delve into this choice, into this decision. Look at this. The sun and the moon. Wow. It's like we've got two polarities here. Okay. And then we had the two of Pentacles flip out there as well. So certainly you're trying to get more balance in your life, okay? You're trying to get more balance. You're trying to get to a point where you feel more comfortable, and there could be other stresses going on, work commitments, family responsibilities, whatever the case may be, that is preventing you from spending a lot of time thinking about this. That could be an excuse though as well. That could be one of your excuses as to why you're putting off making this choice, making this decision, making this change. It's like, I'm too busy. I didn't have enough time to think about it. I'll get to it next week, or I'll get to it next, tomorrow or next month, or wherever the case may be. So for some of you, there could be, you could be putting things off because you haven't had time to think about it. You've got to make the time to think about this, because this is an important decision. This is, has the potential to, again, either almost throw you into a place of further confusion and doubt, or take you to a place of happiness, abundance, having a light shed on everything. Now, if you're going to choose which way to go, I would say you should choose whatever is going to feel like it's open, honest, truthful, like everything's out on the table. Don't move towards the situation where you're just going to be in a place of more confusion, because you're already in a place of confusion. You need more clarity. You need more clarity in this situation, definitely. You need to shed a light on something. So you may need to find out more. We got double Leo energy here. You may be dealing with a Leo. Someone with very strong Leo in their chart. You're very drawn to this individual, if that's the case. And so, why are you holding back? There's something you don't know. More twos, more decisions. Do I stick with what I know? Do I move forward towards the unknown? What do we need to know here? I feel like this message is going to come in, honestly. This message is going to come in very soon. Okay. It could be a choice between career, money, love. It could be a choice between, do I move? Do I focus on myself, my money, my independence, my career, my savings, whatever is going to give me more, financial independence? Or do I go more towards love, happiness, the person that's making me feel kind of excited? Or, do I put the sort of money and career on a bit of a back burner so that I can achieve, more abundance in my personal relationships? It's a difficult one. And at the moment, you're struggling to balance both things, I feel. One thing is for sure, I really do think your finances are going to be okay. So this could be, again, that new job offer, that new opportunity to move somewhere else, for example. I don't think you have to take it. Like, there's good and bad to taking it. There's good and bad to not taking it. It's certainly a good offer that's coming in. But at the same time, you are comfortable with yourself financially at the moment. I do think that. So even if you didn't take that, you would have other opportunities. It's not like, you miss out on that and you're going to miss out on other opportunities forever, even though sometimes it can feel like that. Yeah, you're having to use a lot of inner strength. You're having to use a lot of patience. This is the temperance energy. Balancing all things. You've got to get to a place where things are feeling more balanced. And if that means maybe taking a bit of a time out, taking a little bit of time away from, for example, social media, putting your phone away, getting to a place where you can just really relax, do something for yourself, take your mind off things and gain a new perspective, or just gain a bit of distance from yourself and the situation. That might help you achieve more of a sense of balance and be better able to make this decision. We've got the Two of Cups here, beautiful energy for partnerships. So partnerships are on your mind, and it could be business partnerships. It could be that romantic relationship that is on your mind as well. There's certainly a very, very loving connection here. And hopefully that's not what we want to let go of. And there needs to be more communication. I do feel like more communication is going to be the answer. There's fast communication coming in, very abrupt. Keep those channels of communication open. If you keep them open, but in a very kind of non-judgmental way, then I feel as though the answer that you need, that missing piece of the puzzle, that information that will help you make the decision, will come in. So you just need to open up the communication and come from a place of patience, balance, not being judgmental. As well, that will help someone open up, I feel, to feel like you're coming from a place where it doesn't matter what they say. You're going to be very open and accepting to it. That is going to help the communication really flow, and you're going to be able to make this decision a lot more clearly. But I am seeing a bit of a move, I have to say, in your future. I am seeing this real sense to not stick with the status quo, to make that change, to make that move, whether that be a new career, a new job, an actual physical move to a new location, moving in with someone, moving to a different house, whatever the case is. I feel like there is that pull to make that change. So I feel as though that is going to happen, but increased communication is going to help everyone feel a little bit better about that change. And there could be some conversations that are a little bit difficult because of other stresses going on too, like other stresses going on in your life and your work, that is making it difficult to have those heart-to-heart conversations. So if you can get back to that somehow, that is really going to help you in this situation. I hope you guys enjoyed that reading. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you again for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video.